All right, welcome to part 2 of the video series. Thank you so much for being a part of this as well. This one is going to deal with the backyard, our fruiting trees, the pool, the hangout area, as well as the master bedroom, which is completely detached from the rest of the house. And if you don't know, that's where I'm sitting today. So we've got the fruiting trees behind me. There's a lime, there's a mandarin tangerine, and a grapefruit. We've got all kinds of stuff, garden, grass, everything that you can possibly imagine. And then the master bedroom is truly its own suite, separated from everything. So thank you for sticking around for part 2. And without question or equivocation, let's roll the intro. All right, so this is going to be the kind of backyard, if you will, the covered patio of the main part of the house, the restroom that's right off of there, the pool, the courtyard, and then of course the master bedroom. So that's gonna be where this video goes, or where this part of the video goes, I should say. So here we go. So again, right here with the couch, that was a custom couch. So this couch and the pillows, and then the one that you'll eventually see upstairs, we actually ended up buying the really good fabric, the Sunbrella fabric, in the States and shipping it down here. It was for our personal purposes. We weren't selling it or anything like that, but the material down here was ludicrously expensive compared to what we could get in the city. So even though we spent a couple $100 shipping it down, it still saved us something like $1,000 to buy the exact same material, but in the United States, have it shipped down here, and then they made the pillows, the cushions, everything. We could have gone with what you'll see again in the upstairs casita, where it was a concrete bench across the back, but with price and everything else, we decided that we liked the ability for us to just have a wood bench down here, nice and relaxing, and it's still a really good size. You could fit, I'm a 5'11", 200-pound man. You could fit 4 of me incredibly easy just on that bench alone. You could probably squeeze in a 5th if you wanted to. So right here, and I think I show it eventually, but you kind of see the full thing here. So that's about 21 steps up to the top, 20 steps plus the one to get to the upstairs casita. But I absolutely love this design because the horizontal wood pieces that they have, you can kind of see right here the breakup with the video of the different doors that are here. So the pool setup is towards the smaller side, so that's where the pump for the pool house is, that's where all the filtration systems are, that's where everything is, right in there, along with some storage as well. And then the big door is actually a half bathroom for this level. So they really worked it out well. So you've got a pool bathroom, and then you'll notice that there's a breakup between the tile and concrete running out. Now this is actually ingenious. It works a little bit to your detriment. This tile, the moment that it gets water on it, becomes incredibly slick. So if you're standing here and there's water, I've slipped once knowing that it was slick, but the concrete isn't slick at all. So when the kids get out, they know that the steps, as you can probably see a little bit just past the water feature, they get right out onto concrete or onto the wood, they're good to go. The moment that they come on here, onto the tile, they have to be very careful, along with adults. You'll also see this is part of the pool. Let's just continue on for a second. That's why I wanted to continue on. So this view gives you a good idea. Now you've got the water feature right here, which is just a bubbler, basically, that kind of hits the basins all around it, goes into the pool, gives you just enough of a water sound to where it doesn't sound like a rushing river, but it also gives you, again, just like the courtyard, a nice little ambiance. And I would actually say that this water feature is quieter than the one that's in the courtyard. So pretty cool little system, especially if you're sitting out there. You got a little sound, but not too much. The pool runs from the shallow side at the very back, where you can kind of see those 2 chairs, all the way to the quote-unquote deep side, which is only about 4.5, 5 foot deep at the very deep end. Probably good that it's by the area where most people are sitting, having a drink or some food or something like that. But let's continue on. You can kind of see this is where it meets the kitchen. Well, those big doors, they can go all the way out. So when you're here, it's a really nice ambiance. One thing I want to point out real quick before we show the bathroom or anything, you'll notice that there's trenching along all of these concrete pads. And that is for 2 reasons. One, there's mulch in most of it. So going back, you've got mulch in between so that grass doesn't grow and you don't have to like clip it in a weird way. And then you've also got water under some of them. So where the pool comes up, it's about halfway past. So when you actually walk where I just walked, if I would have pointed the camera straight down, you would see the water actually runs about halfway through that pad, which is a neat effect. It doesn't hurt the integrity, the structural integrity of anything. It just gives it a nice effect like you're walking on floating concrete pads. It's pretty cool. So here we've got the slats. This is all covered so you can't see inside. You can notice that there. But it's just a little half bath off of the pool, if I can talk. And then here, so you see that there's 6 panels of those windows. There's 2 screens on each side. 2 of the windows, or 2 of the doors, I should say, they go all the way back into where the screens are, and then you can bring screens up. If you connect that to the iron gate that we went through in the previous section, and then the wood that we went through before we got out to the courtyard, it creates a huge airflow. You combine that with the fans and everything else, you can open this house up at 90 degrees and you've got enough of a breeze through that entire place where you actually get pretty cooled down. I'm not going to say it's as good as air conditioning, but it's definitely nice. So you can kind of see a good layout. Again, the ceilings continue on. They're about 14-foot tall ceilings, and then that is the master bedroom. So we go past, again, the floating pads. There's a nice wood decking here. There are lights. You can probably see the little puck lights. No, not puck lights, but little puck-sized lights that run. And again, at night, this is beautiful. It gives you a nice look. There's a lime tree right there. I believe the next tree is a grapefruit tree. I might get these confused. You can see the bugs. We've got it fumigated, so those aren't there anymore. Again, the fan lights, and this beautiful view is, of course, looking at our level that we just went through and the casita level, our guest apartment, if you will. So you can kind of see the steps going up. This is a great view. You've probably seen this on Instagram if you follow me a couple of times, but you see the upstairs has similar kind of push open doors, only one is a bedroom, one is the main room. And then it has a nice overhang that's covered. And it also has some plastic and a tarp over it to make sure that the light doesn't come all the way through and also that the rain comes off. So absolutely amazing. The concrete walls, they striped them, they lined them, so it gives a nice decorative feature. If he didn't do that, I think it would have felt a little bit more prison-esque, if you will. But it actually feels like a really nice place, especially with our green stuff growing, and the neighbors already have a bunch of green stuff that's been there for years. And then, of course, the pool deck. These chairs were not the most expensive chairs. He gave us an option for, Henry Ponce, our architect, gave us an option for some really nice chairs that we actually found at a boutique hotel that we stayed at. These are not those chairs, but they are absolutely not just functional, but beautiful and work out very well, incredibly comfortable. So I'm glad we didn't spend the extra money to basically be just as comfortable. So there's the view. And again, lime tree, grapefruit tree, and then there's one at the back. There's, again, some bugs. We got some fan trees. We have some fans, some palms there. Little garden area. And this is, I believe that's the tangerine or mandarin tree as well. So we got some fruiting trees. The master has its own little kind of covered area. This one isn't covered with plastic or a tarp or anything like that. So we might look at doing something different. But for now, it works out just fine. Just a little sitting area. Our windows also push all the way open on 2 sides. So we open it, and here is the beautiful master bedroom that I just stopped. Again, just nice little view back out. Over here, you can kind of see the TV. We've got sheer shades up, so it gives a little bit of protection. Now, the positive is we also have blackout shades that are there as well. You can kind of see a little bit in the background. You'll see it when we get through a bit more. But what I wanted to show was this. So we had a TV put in here, and if you didn't have those shears or the blackouts, it would look kind of weird to be staring at the back of a TV. But the shears allow for you to see out and light to come in, but nobody can really see it. So when you're looking at our master bedroom, you can't really tell that there is a TV just kind of backed up to it, which makes it very nice because it still looks like a very nice thing. It's a little lacy, that kind of thing. We get the benefit of having a TV. Everybody else gets the benefit of not having to look at that TV, and we all get the benefit of having a nice view. So just wanted to point that out. And again, you can kind of see here, similar setup as far as the king size bed, the 3-panel system, and then we just went throughout with a lighter shade because the back is a little bit darker, granite tops, nice little light fixtures there, and again, king size Costco mattress. And then the only thing that we really added for us compared to some of the other rooms is we've got this nice little bench in front for us getting ready and stuff like that. We just happen to have room for it, so we added it. Fan right above the bed, that is a must for me. We put this work area in. You can see the mini split here. Continue the video. See the mini split up there? That one thing controls the entire master bedroom, bathroom, everything, and it works out just fine. The work area to the left, you can see the black box under there. That is a beer fridge, water fridge, whatever you want to call it. Just a fridge for us to have something in our own area so we don't have to walk all the way to the kitchen. Seems lazy, but it's a very small drink fridge. a little seating area with some light so that you can read a book. Very comfortable, very nice looking. The chair at the desk, I have to say I'm gonna have to find one for the city. I've been very happy with that chair. But my wife's work area is right here. And I've actually worked here. When I'm editing later, it will be from here because we were able to order I believe it's a 34-inch wide or a 34-inch monitor from LG, and then an MSI keyboard and mouse. The keyboard and mouse weren't very expensive. I think it was $30 or $40, but the screen was way more expensive than it would have been if we'd have bought it in the city or in the States. So just something to think about. We got it through Amazon down here. I did not want to ship an entire monitor and set up here, but my wife's work has a lot of split screen stuff. So just so you know, for the people that say you can't buy things, Amazon does have a pretty good catalog. They don't have quite the extensive catalogs they do in the States, but they have a good catalog of equipment for you to create an office down here. And again, we just hook our laptops up to it. But that's it. Again, you'll notice the same floor. In here, they don't have the same trim. That's just a trim from the same tile that we made, or that we have there. Here, you can see that it's open above, but it's actually all glass. So everything's encased. The shower's on the left side, probably tell by the towels. And then right in front of us, the door where my wideness is standing in front of, that actually goes out to the toilet that we'll see in a second. But double sinks, beautiful kind of inset space here. It's not very wide. There's not a ton of room to like move back and forth. We have had zero problems because we're normally in here at different times. But if we were trying to rush back and forth, you just gotta, kind of get a little skinny, and you're good to go. But we actually love it. It's perfect for us. Then see all the drawers, all the cabinets, everything that we have, the splashdown kind of granite countertop that goes down. We're gonna see the shower first. And again, they have the same kind of privacy doors here. There's a nice look back to my closet. There's an indoor shower, nice pasta tile there, indoor shower. It's got the handheld, it's got the thing above, it's got the glass separating. You look out to a garden, which I think is beautiful. And you also look back into the outdoor shower, which I have not showered in any shower but the outdoor shower since we got here. So I highly recommend, and it's tall walls on every side, so it's private. I don't really care, but other people probably do. So here we've got the toilet, and again, it looks out to the same garden. I've got the lights turned on during the day, I don't know why, but tile runs up, glass walls throughout, and it's just a nice kind of peaceful setting to do your business right there. So we did two things here, and I know this isn't the prettiest view to stop on, but I'll try to make this quick. This is my closet. We're going to shut the master bedroom completely off. We're not going to rent it out unless we have somebody that's a very, very, very close friend or family member come down. This is going to be our area where we can store all of our stuff and nobody has to see it. So my closet's right here, so all of my stuff is there. You'll notice to the left, there's a lock on this closet. There's a lot of locks in this house. But this particular closet's locked off because even if we do rent it to somebody that is a friend of ours, this is the one place where we can store anything that we need to keep down here no matter what. And there's a pretty good system of locks on this. I've got it all open. But this is my wife's closet. You'll notice that she also has to have the towels and stuff like that. But it's about 2 to 3 times as big as my space, so I don't feel too bad. Nice little bit of light coming in so you don't have to turn anything on. But a nice just system of closet. And then you kind of come out here and you see beautiful master bedroom, looking out to the beautiful area, workspace, desk space, which has been used like crazy even now. And again, you can't beat the view. So that's it. That's the master bedroom and the pool area and courtyard. The view from here is one of my favorites in the house because this is a view that we saw on the renderings, and it looked the exact same on the renderings that it did when we finally got the house constructed. So I hope you enjoy. So that was part 2 of the video. You only have one left. So if you are still here, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know anytime that I go live, either live streaming where you can ask me any question that you might possibly have, or when these videos go live, I'm a part of the chat session and we have a good time kind of communicating, talking about the things throughout the video. So if you liked this video and you want to see the third one, like, subscribe, notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, peace.